All right, so let's go ahead and start lying down on our mat. Beginning our practice today by just bringing our awareness to our feet, just feeling our feet. See if you can feel your feet without actually moving them. So, bringing awareness to your feet from the inside out, just feeling that energy, vitality flowing through the bottoms of your feet. And taking a nice deep breath in and a soft exhale out. And from your feet, beginning to scan your body upwards. And just noticing as you go from bottom to top, if you've got any extra tension, you come across any areas where you're holding on to any tightness. And as you discover those areas again, just seeing if you can feel that part of the body from the inside without moving it or wiggling it. See if you can just relax it from the inside out. And allowing your belly to rise a little bit higher on the inhale. And then forming a dedication or an intention for your practice today. First dedication of the new year. Bend our knees, feet flat on the floor. Make any adjustments that you need to. And then slowly beginning to rock the head side to side, dropping your chin, towards one shoulder, and then to the other shoulder. Continuing to breathe deeply. And bring the head back to center. Begin to rock your knees side to side, massaging your low back against the floor. And bring your knees back to center, picking both feet up the floor and hugging your knees into your chest. And from here, we're going to hold on to the right knee and extend the left one long across the floor in front of us. So pulling the right knee into the chest and stretching the left leg long. Elongating the spine, feeling the pulling in of the right knee and the stretching out of the left leg. And let's go ahead and extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. And if you want to bend the left knees, you can put the left foot back on the floor, that's fine. We'll just extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, and then you can hold on to wherever you feel comfortable on that right leg. Stretching through the back of the hamstring muscle. And while this right leg is reaching upwards, let's roll the ankle around. Rolling the right ankle. And reverse. And bend the right knee back in. Stretch it long across the floor as you bend the left knee. And pull the left knee into your chest. Stretch the right leg out long. Nice deep breath. And extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the right knee if you need to. And roll the left ankle around. And bend it back in. We're going to switch one more time. So left leg extends out, right knee extends in. And we're going to take our left hand to our right knee, right arm out to the side, and we're going to pull the right knee across the body so the right hip comes up off the floor. Reclined spinal twist with the bent knee crossing over. So we should get a nice stretch through the right glute and hip, all through that. So reclined spinal twist with an added hip stretch. Also good for releasing the lower back. And bring that right knee back to center. And this time we're going to open it out to the side. So right knee opens out to the side like a butterfly. Keep that right knee bent. Left leg is extended outwards. And release the right leg long across the floor. And bend the left knee into your chest and holding on with the right hand. Guide the left knee across the body to the right side. Recline, spinal twist, crossing over. Noticing if you have one side that's tighter than the other. And coming back to the center. And taking the left knee, open it out to the side. Out to the left side, stretching the inside, inner thigh. And releasing that left leg long across the floor. Last one here in the recline position. We're going to bend our knees and make that butterfly posture. So bring the soles of our feet together. And just allowing the knees to drop out to the side. Breathing in and breathing out. So you can either stay in this reclined butterfly, or if you want to do the fish pose, you can come up onto your forearms. So sitting up and placing your forearms on the ground, and then carefully releasing the head to look up towards the ceiling or back. Just make sure you don't have any uncomfortable type of pressure on the neck. And then that becomes the fish pose. And from here, either rocking and rolling or rolling over onto your side or just sitting up onto your mat, however you like. And we're going to transition to seated postures. So finding a seated meditation, just bringing our awareness back to our dedication, back to the sensation of our breath, moving in and moving out. Dropping the chin towards your chest and stretching the shoulders down away from the ears. And then rolling the neck slowly around. And reversing when you're ready. And as you come back to center, beginning to roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And reversing, rolling forwards, downwards, and around. And one more quick neck stretch, taking the right arm out, up, and over, and dropping it around the head, engaging and flexing the left hand and arm, and slowly tilting the ear to the shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out, being very gentle. And you can look down slightly, or you can look up slightly and just find where you get a nice stretch. Releasing the arm first, and then tilting the head back up. Reaching the left arm out. Nice big stretch up and over. Engage the opposite arm and tilt the ear to the shoulder. So as we stretch through this, just feeling the space that's opening up between the neck and the shoulder, that little tight spot where we hold all of that tension. Releasing the arm, bringing the head back. And let's take the right arm across the body and pull it in for a nice shoulder stretch. Breathing into your upper back, breathing into your back ribs. And switching sides. And stretch it out one more time. And let's just do this one. Let's just do right hand up, rotate it down, and pull the fingers. And switch, opposite hand, rotate, and stretch. Very good. Shake it out. Last one, right arm out, up and down the back. Left arm reaches for the elbow and gently pulls the elbow back, reaching the hand down the back as far as you can. Sitting up nice and tall. And let that arm go. And opposite arm out, up, over, grab, and stretch. And slowly coming back down. So let's do some seated side stretches so we can really get into the side here. So we're going to start with arms. Breathing in, arms up. And dropping the right hand to the floor, stretch the left arm over. You can come down onto the forearm if you can stretch down all the way. Just make sure both hips are staying down. And then if you can, turn the head and look under the left arm. Deep breathing. Pushing off of the floor with the right hand, lift both arms up. Inhale and exhale, transitioning over the left side. So like on this side, I have a tightness through here, so I can't put my forearm down. Otherwise, you can see my hip like pops up. So you just gotta work with each side. And breathing in, push off the floor, lift the arms up, prayer hands to the top, and let's slowly lower down. Very good. Let's do that one more time with the opposite foot in front. So switching feet. And we'll do one more set of that. So breathing in, arms up. And exhale, drop down to the first side. And pushing up, breathing in. And exhale down to the second side. And pushing off the floor, breathing in, arms up. Prayer hands and a slow exhale down. Very good. Let's extend our legs out in front of us. Let's stretch our legs out. And come into staff posture, placing our hands on the floor, besides our hips, flexing the toes up towards the ceiling, reaching through the crown of the head. Shoulders down, away from the ears. And breathing in, both arms come up. And on the exhale, forward fold over the leg. And just reach wherever you can reach. We're going to do this a couple times. So don't push it. Just go wherever your body wants to go on the first one. And let's roll it up. So just using the core, rounding the back and rolling back up to staff posture. Sitting up tall. Breathing in, arms up. And inhale, exhale, forward fold. And rounding through the spine, contracting the core, roll it back up to staff posture. Sitting up tall. And last one, arms inhale up. Grow taller, inhale, exhale, folding over. And rolling through the spine to come up to staff posture. And from here, last one we're going to do seated. We're going to do a butterfly combination. So bending your knees slightly so the soles of your feet come together, but keep your feet out in front of you. Don't pull them in too close. Keep a bit of good distance in between your feet and the center of your body. We're going to bring our hands to our ankles and just allow our elbows to kind of rest onto the knees. And then again, just folding forward, but as we fold forward, opening the hips and allowing the knees to gently relax down towards the floor. You can use the elbows. You can rock a little bit side to side. And slowly sitting up, we're going to bring our feet in one step closer to the center. So not as tight as you can make them, but about halfway. Hands to the ankles, elbows to the knees, folding over. So as you fold over, keeping your back as flat as you can. So you have a nice long spine. So it's not an angry cat rounding over. It's a flat back, elongating through the spine. So I have a nice long, straight spine as opposed to here. So like I'm trying to reach my chin past my toes. And rolling up, and now pulling the heels in as tight as they'll go. And folding over. And when your heels are in really tight like this, oh, it's got itchy. Hi, Scarlett. Hello. When your feet are in nice and tight like this, distracted by the dog. Your back will round a little bit. It's going to be harder to be like super flat. So when you're tucked in like this, a little bit of roundness is okay. The goal is to be as flat as you can. Some doggy yoga too. All right, so coming up out of that, we'll go ahead and take a quick break, grab a drink, and we'll come back for standing.
So as you're ready, finding a mountain pose. Breathing in, breathing out, returning to your dedication for today. And separating feet hips width apart. Breathing in, arms out to the side. Inhale and exhale, standing spinal twist, just pivoting the body to the side, looking back over the right fingertips. And slowly rotating back to center, engaging the core. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left, looking back over the left fingers. And back to center. And let's bring the arms up. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms wide. And let's just take a little ragdoll here. Let's just relax forward. Relaxing the upper body. Relaxing the arms. We're going to do a little bit with arms here in a second. So just make sure that your shoulders are nice and loose. Neck is nice and relaxed. When you're ready, rolling one vertebra at a time, back up to standing. So we're going to do some different ballistic arm swing stretches. So stretches that use the weight of the body and use movement. So you can do them as fast or as slow as you want. You don't want to be going so fast that you're pulling on something you shouldn't be pulling on. But if you go too slow, then it's going to feel like it's like super heavy and a lot of work. So you want to have a bit of relaxation to it. So we're just going to start with forward arm swings or arm circles. So we're just going to circle forward. And you can just go at your own pace here, but just getting some nice movement, rotation through the shoulders.
whatever speed is comfortable for you. And then we're going to reverse backwards. We're going to reach towards the screen, push the palms back like you're pushing something behind you. And then we're just going to swing them in front. Crossing opposite one on top each time. Nice deep breath. And we're going to come forward and we're going to alternate, swing arms side to side like big old elephant trunk. And staying down in that little forward bend, swing the arms up and back, or forward and backward. Keeping the head relaxed. And slowly roll it up. Very good. Okay, so similar idea. We're going to be working with some contractions of the spine. So working kind of in that cat and cow movement of opening and then rounding through the spine. So feet hips width apart. We're going to start by breathing in and lifting the arms up. First step is we're going to just widen the arms, lift the chin, so like just kind of a star, palms facing up. Nice big chest opener. From here, you're going to take the right foot and you're going to step it to the left so that you bring your feet together and you're facing the left side. And as you do that, you're going to round into more of that cat position, keeping the arms just nice and round in front of you. So I've got a nice roundness through the armpit, through the shoulders. And then I'm going to take that right foot, I'm going to open it back out to the center. And now my left foot is going to step in and I turn to the right and contract. So let's try that again a little bit faster. So the foot that's closest to me opens out. And then that same foot closest to me closes in and we round. And you open out. And round to the side. One more time. Open out. And round to the side. Open out. And round to the side. And back to center. Really good for the core. You can feel the core working as you have to go from in and out, and good coordination on that one too. All right, let's do some balancing. We haven't done balancing in a while. Let's do the tree pose. So if you'd like to have your chair nearby for your tree, you can have that, or you can stand facing your chair, whatever you prefer. Right, so let's just start. If you're on the chair, stand first with the leg that's closest to the chair. So ball of the foot pressing into the ground, heel rests against the leg, and arm up. And let's just bring it to the heart center. We did a lot with our arms. Let's just relax our arm down, or you can just put it on your waist, but just standing up nice and tall. And then picking up the foot and bringing it to the calf muscle. So really feeling the rotation as the hips open through the inner thigh. Next, you can lift it up to the knee, just as long as you don't push into the knee, or if you feel like you can get it all the way up into the thigh, you can do that as well. slowly coming down. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Standing on the opposite foot, closest to the chair, placing the heel against the leg, ball of the foot on the floor. Standing up tall. So standing on one leg, this really forces us to really lift up out of our hips. We don't want to be sinking down into that one leg as we do all the time when we're standing, but really lifting up out of the supporting hip. And bringing the foot to the calf muscle. And then up to the knee or the inner thigh. And slowly coming back down. Let's face our chair, and we're going to do the Shiva pose, which is a one leg standing pose. The hands come up in front and we lift the leg up. If you want to face the chair, just face the chair and then you can try and lift your hands up off the chair if you would like. All right, so we're going to do the Shiva. So standing on the first foot again, lifting the hands up, and then when you're ready, lifting nice and tall through here and bringing the knee up. That looks great. And slowly coming down. And bringing the hands up, lifting tall, and opposite knee up. And slowly coming back down. And let's just take a downward dog on our chair. Grab your chair and just relax over it. Feeling the elongation through the backs of your legs. Curve of the spine, opening of your shoulders. And rounding the spine into the cat. And walking your feet towards the chair. I'd like to do a hip stretch in the chair today. So grab your chair into a position where you can sit down on it. All right, so sitting in your chair, we're just going to take our right ankle and bring it to the left knee. And you might feel a stretch already just in doing this. You can also very gently press the knee down. And then we'll just forward fold or forward bend. And you should feel that in the hip. So again, as we talked about earlier, keeping the back nice and flat as opposed to rounding. So the entire spine is getting longer. Really good deep breathing. And slowly coming up. And switching sides. sitting up. And then if you like, rounding, or I should say, sorry, folding over. This is a good one to just do at work if you just, have a second in your chair. And coming back up. Let's do each side one more time. So going back to that first side. Folding over, finding a stretch. And coming up. And second side, last time. And coming up. Great job. All right, let's finish with a simple sun salutation. Before we go back down to the floor. So just a quick sun salutation here. Nice little short one. Just with a couple lunges in between. Starting in mountain pose. And here we go, breathing in, arms up to back bend. Inhale, exhale, spread the arms wide to forward bend. Coming down into the squat. And stepping back to push-up position or dropping the knees to table. Dropping the knees to table, push back to child's pose. Bending the arms, reaching the upper body through the arms into cobra, upward dog, or elbows on the ground for crocodile. Tuck the toes underneath you as you rock back into table and push the knees off the ground for downward dog. From here, we're going to take the right foot, step it in between the hands, wiggle the foot forward, And see if you can find a lunge. Keeping the knees behind the toes. Wherever you feel comfortable with your hands, you can do one on each side, or you can do both on the inside. And bring that right leg back to table. Push back up into down dog. Walk your hands to your feet, or your feet to your hands. And carefully roll back up. And let's repeat on the opposite side, breathing in, arms up to back bend. Inhale, exhale, forward bend. Coming down into the squat. And back into push-up position or table. Knees on the floor, push back to child's pose. Bend your arms, chaturanga through to upward dog, cobra, or crocodile. And tucking the toes, push back to table and up into downward dog. And walking the opposite foot through to the lunge. Lower your knees down first. Opposite lunge. And I think since we're here and we are down on the floor already, let's just stay down. Bring that leg back to the table. And then just find a seated position. Let's bend the right knee in. Stretch the left leg out. And just fold over that bent leg, just coming down forward. Stretching the inside. And walking yourself back up and reaching over to the left leg. Walking it up and switching. Folding over. Walking over to the opposite side, stretching towards the long, stretched out leg. coming up. And let's make our way onto our back. We're just going to finish with a little bridge. So bending the knees, feet flat on the floor, pressing the palms down beside you. Inhale, and on the exhale, lift the seat off the ground, pushing through the legs, squeezing the glutes, engaging the core, and just lifting up onto the upper back and shoulders. Lowering down one vertebra at a time. As you lower down, pressing the low back into the floor before relaxing the hip bones back. And again, breathing in and lifting the seat up into the bridge. Slowly lowering back down. And one more time, feeling the spine off the floor. Nice deep breath. And last time, roll it down. And picking your feet up off the floor, hug your knees towards your chest into a nice tight ball. And rocking side to side, massaging your low back. Releasing your feet when you're ready. And preparing for Shavasana. Breathing in, breathing out. Relaxing into your mat. Just allowing your body to be completely at ease. Your mind to be at peace. And just feeling the excitement of this new year and the starting over of this new season. Returning your thoughts to your dedication, your intention for today. Relaxing all 10 toes, the muscles in your feet, and softening your ankles. Relaxing your calf muscles, relaxing your knees, your shins. Relaxing your thighs, allowing your legs to become heavy and your hips to sink down into the ground. Relaxing your low back. Relaxing your belly, feeling the rise and the fall of your belly like a wave. Relaxing the middle of your back. Allowing your rib cage to loosen and fall, and your lungs to breathe in and out. Relaxing. Relaxing your heart, feeling loving kindness in your heart for yourself and for others. Relaxing your upper back, taking the tension out of your shoulders. Relaxing your neck. Allowing the relaxation to travel down your arms, into your elbows, wrists, and softening your fingers. Relaxing your forehead, softening your eyes. Relaxing your cheeks and dropping your jaw. Breathing in, breathing out. Feeling the strength of your body as you breathe in and out. Feeling the strength of your body, inhaling and exhaling. Slowly beginning to awaken your body, lightly moving your fingers and toes. Taking a nice deep breath, rock your head side to side. Rolling over onto one side. And coming to a seated position on your mat. And finishing today with a positive thought for yourself, something you can take with you as you go into this upcoming week. Breathing in, arms up. And a slow meditative exhale down. Namaste.
Thank you. That was great.